The story of Saiyaara begins with two very different people whose lives collide at a moment neither expected. Krish Kapoor is a rising musician, talented, intense, and carrying far more pain than he ever shows. Music is his escape, but also his burden. Behind his confidence is a boy still grieving a broken family, a complicated relationship with his father, and a constant fear of not being good enough. Far away in the same city, Vani Batra is quietly fighting her own battles. She's a shy, soft-spoken intern who writes poetry in her spare time, poetry filled with hurt, heartbreak, and truth. She hides her wounds behind silence, trying to rebuild her life after a painful past relationship. Their paths cross one ordinary day. But the moment Krish reads one of Vani's poems, something changes. He sees in her words a depth he's been searching for, a voice that matches the music in his soul. And so begins their journey. Krish invites Vani to write with him, and what starts with hesitation slowly turns into magic. Song after song, moment after moment, their connection grows. Krish begins to smile a little more. Vani begins to trust a little more. Together they create music that touches hearts, and in the process, heal parts of themselves they thought were broken forever. It doesn't take long for love to blossom, quietly, gently, like a song written for just two people. But just when life feels like it's finally giving them happiness, destiny pulls the ground from under their feet. Vani begins to forget things. Small things at first. A line she wrote, a place they visited, promise she made. Krish brushes it off, until the truth hits him brutally. Vani is diagnosed with an early-onset form of Alzheimer's, a cruel condition that begins erasing her memories, piece by piece. She tries to hide it, trying to protect Krish from the inevitable heartbreak. But the disease grows, and soon she starts confusing him for people from her past. Moments that once brought joy now bring fear. The girl who once wrote songs now struggles to remember the man she loves. Unable to bear becoming a burden, Vani disappears from Krish's life. For nearly a year, Krish searches for her while pouring his pain into music. Every song, every performance carries her memory. Saiyaara, their song, becomes the heartbeat of his rise to fame. Yet fame means nothing without her. And then, he finds a small clue. Glimpse. Video. A sign that Vani is alive, living quietly in a Himalayan retreat, far away from the world. When Krish finally reaches her, she looks at him with distant eyes. And then, slowly, beautifully, recognition returns. Not all at once, just flickers, but enough for love to find its way back in. He reminds her of their stories, their laughter, their dreams, their music, and she remembers, even if just for a moment, even if tomorrow she forgets again. In a soft, heartbreaking message, Vani tells him that perhaps her absence was what made him stronger, that he needed to grow and she needed to find peace. But love is stubborn, and so is Krish. He stays. He chooses her again and again, memory or no memory. The film ends on a hopeful note, not with a perfect fairy tale, but with a promise. A promise that love, even when tested by time and forgetting, can still survive. A promise that some connections never fade, even if the memories do. And so, in the world of Saiyaara, love isn't about remembering, it's about feeling, about holding on, about becoming each other's forever, even in the face of loss.